You know, I took a look at this recent Harris poll, and it found 40% of Americans prefer to work from home full time, compared with 35% who want a hybrid, and 25%. That's the figure of people that want to go back to the office full time. Is it that? I wonder, Rachel, is it that people just don't want to commute? That actual go sit in traffic again, or go on the LIRR or Jersey Transit?
So some of our data in our survey, which has reached around the globe, 80,000 people, says that yes, the commute definitely hits one of the top reasons people don't want to go back when they say that. Natural light is another one, which is something like the question is, how do we solve for these things? At home has pros and cons. We've sort of forgotten the cons and we've forgotten the pros of going to work. But we've also found in our research that those who are given choice, so when people say that they want to stay home or they want a hybrid, we think what they're saying is they want agency to make that decision. Those who have agency to make the decision and choose to come to the office 3 or more times a week are actually having a better experience than those who are choosing that but coming in less.
Hmm.
So this is all projection, right? We have to
Right.
figure out, people have to do, and we're going to know, but this is how people are hypothesizing their worlds.
And I think they want to be part of the conversation. They want to be asked, and then they want to, test the water and
Right.
see how it feels, and see if this is, the best way to get the work done. I thought it was interesting. The chief executive over at WeWork said the least engaged employees are the ones most comfortable working from home. And I think he got a lot of backlash on that. But is that really what bosses think of the people that want to stay home? Bhushan, I'm putting you on the hot seat for that
Yeah,
one.
I think there's a real perception issue now that certain leaders are being very vocal about bringing people back because they don't trust the productivity. They really think about culture. I think Rachel's absolutely right. People want the choice. There's certain jobs that have to be 5 days a week. There's certain role times when you need to innovate, or you're going through an M&A transaction, or you're onboarding new colleagues, or you're dealing with customs when it has to be in person. So I think we've learned that safety and well-being are important. Flexibility and choice were important before the pandemic. Now they're a right. We know that it's a hot talent market out there. Talent will walk if companies are not purpose-driven and have safety and well-being at their core, and actually give them the flexibility. But we've also got to remember, if you look at the BLS jobs report, over 80% of work is done in a physical workplace, and that number is going down. The number of people that teleworked is now only 18%. So there's a big conversation about return to the office, but there's a lot of people tuning in who've been working throughout the pandemic. And so I think companies have to cater for that when they have kind of two tiers of workers, both on site and remote.